I am so happy that we won this seat. And I didn't have a doubt like that. And I know he represents us very well. He's going to do the best because he's a very good champion. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our Member of Parliament, Mr. Reuben Rahming.
You're not going to be seated. That's alright. I don't know, technical things and stuff here. Rumpy, y'all ready to do a selfie? Let's do a big selfie. Big selfie. I want to see everybody, come on. I want to see y'all see yourself in the selfie. I want to do a big selfie. I want to selfie everybody. Listen, life is simple, and I'm a straightforward person. You can't bribe me, you take your goat, you can shove it, but as long as we're here, we're going to do right. As long as we're here, goodness and mercy can follow. As long as we're here, somebody can get better, somebody can do better, somebody can get better. Let's understand the simple thing, everybody ain't going to heaven, some going to hell. I am clearly aware that some people you can't help, and some people who you help is like you can't help them. And so I'm no fool. But if you're in the fight, I'm in the fight with you. If what you're doing is important enough for you, you guarantee you get my help. I will not waste my time on lazy people who won't get nowhere. I can take that 1 cent that I can place in somebody and put it in a productive person and they'll yield $100 back. So there are some dedicated, serious, committed people in Pinewood. How I know that? I walked 98% of this place before we got elected. I met most of you and I felt your spirit and I'm comfortable we can get some things done. Now, there's one thing I want to make very, very clear. Yes, I'm with the Free National Movement, but I'm a community builder. I'm a Christian, and I'm a proud behemoth. I ain't born no FNM, and I ain't gonna die none. But that's the party that I've been elected under, and it sure is the best party in the country. A lot of persons wonder why I hadn't been jumping up and down and rejoicing, because that's a part of my belief. I always follow what is called my ninyo, my way. And you can't break me because I've been this way all my life. So you shouldn't be afraid that someday you're going to wake up in the morning and the person who is David Banner turned to the Incredible Hulk, no, what you say is what you get. Because I've been this way actually all of my life. I believe one simple thing, you treat people the way you expect to be treated. When you come around me, don't hang your head low because you know better and you know worse than me. When we talk, let's talk man to man, let's talk woman to woman, let's be respectful. And that means I'm going to have another woman in the room because I ain't one of them. I come from an area that has one of them. We're going to get results in here. How are we going to get results? Pinewood can never be improved until Pinewood see itself improving.
That's right.
I'm not going to come here and pretend to be the hero. My job is to find the heroes in Pinewood, give them some cape, give them some press, give them some tools, and let them see how goodness will come out of this community. That's how you build a community. You've been here 20 years and all they see is failure. What in the hell do you expect your children to believe in? But if you've been here 20 years and all of a sudden when this boy, the cowboy hat show up, you finally had your breakthrough and them children been watching, they can say, you know what? She could do it. I can do it. So the success of your community reflects on you. If I had my way, not in this meeting, but I'll probably do it in the next, I'd sit down and read a very fundamental story. Because I believe early in the game we must show each other who we are. And I'm speaking to you as professionals. Whenever you go into negotiations, whenever you go into anything, whether it's a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, always establish yourself first. Because if you don't teach people early how to treat you, they can treat you any way they want. And I ain't here to get nobody run over me. I ain't looking for no woman. You don't got to sell yourself to be. You come around me, you will come with dignity, and you'll leave with kindness. I can't help you. In the name of Jesus, I am to bring you down. It's as simple as that. If I can't help you now, you won't go in the garbage bin. You could be all night to do no. When the opportunity come, I'll knock on the door and say, find a way now. You still want to do this? My job as a member of parliament ain't to be a baby daddy, ain't to pay your light bill, ain't to pay your school bill. But whatever your government, your Commonwealth of Bahamas help for you, I am your go forward and make sure it happens. If somebody rub you the wrong way against the law, or there's a policy that needs to be changed for you guys to make it in your country, that's my job. You understand? And when I carry on like a fool and I need backup, you see me march, all of y'all coming on me. They will fix this during flood because I ain't playing games with this. We going down town and we go round. And trust me, I love our Prime Minister. One of the main reasons I'm in here, because I believe he was the right person for leadership. You understand? And if the other warrants weren't so bad, I would not be here. Because I've always helped communities. I don't need to be in politics to do what I always do. But sometimes you need to take a stand. And we have to fix some things in this community. I want you to understand something that will help you to understand me very, very deeply. Any of you ever heard the story of the little red hen? And she wanted to bake the bread. They say, who would help me plant the seed? Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the horse. She said, who would help me harvest it? Not I, said the dog. Not I. Who would help me make the bread? Not I, said. Then she said, who would help me eat the bread? I, said the dog. I, said. Don't play games with me. No. You build it, I there with you. If you're in the front line, ain't nobody come in and jump in no line on you. I can keep my eye open. I can keep my eye open. Those who show up and put their energy in it, they can get fed. Other people don't be sad, you know. You in the line. You just stay in the front because you're lazy. No, it's a principle in life that we all must appreciate. There's one commissioner of police because there's order. If there's no order, there's no success. If there's no order, there's no reward, is there? If you could work hard and the person could sleep on a job and promotion day both y'all get promoted, what's the sense of you coming to work early? If the person could be not paying their house bill all that time and the bank keep giving them extension, you pay their house bill and you miss it once and they repossess you, you might as well start paying too. There's something called standard. It has nothing to do with being unfair. So I want you to know this. Some things have already been happening. This meeting, however, another point I want to establish. There is a big difference to me, and you need to learn this, between politics and community. Understand that. This meeting is a political meeting because we have a constitutional duty as the Free National Movement to re-establish our constituency branch. And that will happen tonight. You see the torch, you see everything else. And we will go through that process, and that has its own rhythms and rhyme. But I will have community meetings that has nothing to do with no torch, have nothing to do with whatever else. I don't care where you come from as long as you've been in Pinewood. And we want where everybody can be open and come. And the agenda in those meetings are going to be very, very different. So the next community meeting literally will be on the Thursday, 2 weeks from now. There'll be a 2 weeks notice. And you'll know the difference between the two meetings, because one will have just a coat of arms. And then we have an association meeting, fine. It means you could be a part of both, you know. But just that when we're talking one, we're talking strictly community. Strictly community. This is what I want you to understand from me. If we don't develop the potentials in Pinewood quickly, we will lose our momentum going forward. For me, the first thing is define where your vision lies, personally, business-wise, and otherwise. And we're going to develop all of those things if we start doing that swiftly. So by the time we have our community meeting, there's a couple of things I need the help from you, because these things I've already started working on. Don't mind me with the sitting up there in the office and waiting for government to start paying for that. As a straightforward person, you know, right? Yeah, I ain't paying for that no more. That's supposed to be constituency paid for. But no, but most importantly, because the government is being settled down, we're getting into the budget debate, and I've already begun shopping around for things that I know we need to get done here in this community. Some emergency things. We've already begun to discuss things in a parliamentary office. So I'm going to be asking you to do unusual things, and they will have time limits, because I expect you to be responsible people. If I say, listen here, this month we're going to be dealing with these speed bumps and these problems to the corner. You all have this month to come and sign up the petition to get bumps and stuff put to your corner. At the end of that month, if you don't come, don't send to me no more, you know. No, this you got to act like you own it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Don't expect for me to value it more than you. I live Yamaha. If you don't want it, that's cool, you know, I go on to the next thing. You need to show up. There's some stuff I've been around, and what grieved me was so many people who are on contract with the government and things, and you know, that don't give you no good security. That grieved my heart. 6, 7 years on contract. You know, anybody in here on that? It's a serious matter. Right now, a lot of people want jobs, and it ain't different from mommy cooking, y'all. You either wait till mommy finish cooking or you eat the raw chicken. It will not happen overnight. It has nothing to do with whether I like you or not. I need you to be mature enough to understand that. It has nothing to do with that. You understand? But I've said in other places, listen, if we can't do the job right now, let's provide security for those who get shaky jobs. I know, but you're as far as I'm concerned, that is good as if you can't give me one now. If I got 100 people in this community and they get shaky now, if you're bad head, they don't need you in the public service. No, that's with Jack and the government now. When you all go places, people who don't do the job, you gotta give them all kind of money to do something they're really getting paid to do. I will not write references for people who, in my heart, I feel will go down there and misrepresent my name and Pinewood. Boy, if you qualify, I will crawl, I will dig, I may even put on a pink hat. Because if you qualify to do something in this country, and you know something, it ain't just qualification book-wise, you know, some of you have such an excellent spirit. I say, you know what, I need you to be there. I need you to be there. Because see, you have a teachable spirit. But some people are smarter than you and their ways so nasty, I wish I could open up the ground or something. What you've been through. You see what I'm saying? It's the issue of a heart. Yeah, you might have get arrested before, but you're a nice person. I can work with that. But I don't care how pretty, tall, skinny, fat, or smart you is. If you get a stinking nasty attitude, brother, I can tell you to your face, my signature ain't going saying, I recommend. You know what recommendation means? On my word, this is a good person. No, my name is all I got. Pinewood ain't gonna take it. Nobody can take it because you know I get credit in heaven for that. So don't play games with that. If you are in the fight, I will fight with you. I gotta grab you like how your mommy's grab children in school. Say, who beat you up? You remember that? Your mommy never got it. Some mommy never for boxing. Show me him. Show me him. Show me him. Show me him. Wow! Listen, no, I'm very serious with that. If I have to, and you're being wrong, and you're in this community, it is my job. But boy, don't let me reach to the principal getting ready to slap somebody for you and find out you're wrong. Guess what that slap girl? And then if you hear the next election, I don't like Reuben. And then you see a mark on the face, you know what? We need to do this. What I need to do, because there's some things that I cannot talk about, but there's a lot of things that's being done. I need to know everybody in this community who's on contract work. I want those names in the office. You don't need to see me, man, for God's sake. I mean, Santa Claus didn't real, but let me use the example. Y'all don't care to see him. Y'all just gonna wake up in the morning and look under the tree, right? Santa was there. I need those names because there's some things that we're pushing for. If you have a special circumstance, write a little note. All right? Or email it to me. ReubenRahming@gmail. Same name, same name on the shirt, just put Gmail to it. It's very, very important. Because to me, if you're a good worker and you've been working that long and they keep renewing you, this to me, I'm not obligating the government, to me, and why in the hell you can't make me permanent? You making, no offense junglers, because these people worse than junglers, you making them junglers regular, but you keeping me on contract. No, you can't go to the bank, you can't do nothing, you can't do whatever else, yeah, you get a little something, you can't get an increment. This is your country, man. You understand? So I need y'all to do that. And when I shouldn't have to beg for you to do stuff like that. So once you hear it, see, the same way if I came down here and my pants are old that been around Pinewood by tomorrow, we'll gossip that place, alright? And let people get the information in. That's very, very important. Ahead of also the community meeting, I need to know what all of you do. I'm very touchy. My motto is home drum beat first. Alright? Pinewood is my home. So if something gonna happen, home drum gotta beat first. You don't judge me by what's done everywhere else, judge me by what's done here. By my fruit you should know them, so judge me by what's done here. I need to know, if you're a contractor, fine. Boy, don't be fine with you be jacking up these women's house, because they all treat single women bad, some of y'all contractors. Alright? Oh yeah. My wife should be in here. I can let you all know. And I say I look at deal with nobody, but these women, these single women, they can be my wife. They can be my wife. I could be their husband without benefit. Because if I'm trying out jacking them up, I will take Rodney Monkabad. I will embarrass you. I will trap you. No, I will blacklist you. I am sick and tired of you all. I know you all private contractors don't do that. But let me just let you know ahead of time. See, if you don't say it beforehand, they get all pushy, and when it happens, they act surprised. I will jack you up. I will jack you up as best as I can, because I'm tired of seeing women. Yeah, I saw it about it, trust me. I see that. My wife isn't about that. I saw when I said it too. I'm tired of why we take advantage of people. However, back to the good side, I need to know who our contractors, I need to know who our landscapers are, I need to know who our electricians are, I need to know what is going on and how things are. If you got a tractor, I want to know that. You understand? If you get a truck, I want to know that. By the end of our first year, I want this community to be such a lean, mean fighting machine that we can start selling our services to everybody else. And whatever could be done in Pinewood, why they got to bring Joe John Loan here? You catch what I'm saying? Yes. So we need to operate within the spirit of community. And that will happen. And we will find a way to address all of our concerns. And trust me, a lot of work is being going on down the line. Just for you to know, we are into the budget debate. And some persons ask when office hours, say, ain't nothing no office hour can happen really now. For varying reasons. And that is, we understand how the budget debate goes. And most of those schedules, we can be going like 8-9 hours straight, and in some instances, maybe even night sessions. So it takes a lot of time. And the same way, I'm here to help you so you can benefit your family and everything else. When I need time, I go home to cuddle and don't play with me. All right? Yeah. So I want to join my family too. But we're going to have a very good relationship. My cell phone number is straightforward. I don't intend to change it, but if you get me mad enough, I'll put it on the notice of board and say, listen here, the number getting changed. Only the good folks call me for the next number. But the number is 394-465-3080. That's fine. So we're going to have a very good communication. So come to our next community meeting. I want you to come with your community ideas. Some of you already have programs that you want to do. If you don't get started right away, we can get it started later on. Because the solution to a problem always exists right where the problem is. So whatever problem you think Pinewood got, the solution been sitting there a long time, and my job is to respect the solution and elevate it. Is that simple enough? Yes. Is that straightforward enough? Yes, yes. Okay, that's very, very fine. I promise you, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. Sometimes it may seem blunt, but know this one thing. It is never my intention to disrespect you. I'll treat you the way I expect to be treated. The way I expect to be treated, if I need something, I don't want a man tell me come back Friday when he know he's going on vacation Friday. Y'all never see that on the banks? You have an appointment on Monday, you show up there, the person on vacation like they didn't know it. If something could be done, I would tell you, I think this is doable. Let me look into it that day. If something can be done, I'll let you know. I don't think it could be done. But guess what? That domain, I still ain't keep my eye open for it because I may walk down the road and, oh my God, and call you back and say, you know what, I think maybe something could work out. But I'll simply be honest with you. The reason why I want to be honest with you is because disappointment is expectations not fulfilled. I'm not into politics. I'd rather get you upset that I can't give you that loaf of bread and you go back hustle and find a half a slice to feed your family than to tell you wait home till I bring you bread. 6 weeks later you and your family dead and I ain't show up yet. No, that's just wrong. Alright? So I would ask your permission to allow us to have a relationship where we are respectful and very, very honest. Is that okay? Alright, that's fine. We have a lot of business to attend to. For those 3 items, remember what I asked? I need to have those things trickling in immediately. And then not only that, I want to meet our people with programs. Some of them have outlined some things, but there are more things I need to see. Some of you with daycare, trading, some of you with the elderly, a lot of you with the district community program. We get a basketball league going on. We get a series of things that's happening in Pinewood, and we ain't going to teach nobody else thing. We're going to originate in Pinewood, we can make it so good, then we can rent our ideas to somebody else. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. And this is what we're going to do. So this is going to be straightforward, this is going to be lean, this is going to be mean, and this is going to be effective. I must let you know too, that despite what I said about jobs, right now my understanding that there is a freeze. It has to because so much mess been happening. There's so many people walking around with letterhead, with the Bahamas crest on it saying you're employed with the government and what government. And they're going to get upset saying, oh, you let me off a victim, but you was never legally employed. You know, you got to understand that. Sometimes you got to let mama clean the kitchen before she start cooking for you. And right now, the house, if the money that was wasted in this country was just pumped into the people who own it in the first place, Pinewood would look like life again. Alright? So we have to fix some things and give us our opportunity to fix some things. But in the meantime, we got to build our dreams. Alright? So when the end of this term comes around, this is what I don't want to hear. Oh, Reuben done that. I want to hear we do that, or I want to hear you do that and maybe Reuben help. This ain't about building my ego. This is about building you. And remember why I told you it's important to build you? You remember why? If your children don't see that their mom could be a success, the child will never grow up believing that success is possible. Exactly. You understand? I'm here to serve you. But I'm not here to be abused by you. That's cool? Yes. But boy, I'll kick some people's butt for you. I'm telling you that. Including Parliament, including everybody. Oh, they don't know that. I didn't say that. Shh. The camera. I didn't say that. Alright? So, while I'm here, I would like for us to begin the process for the association establishment that is constitutional. And I want that to be out of the way. You already have the advance notice of the meeting. Y'all got my email? Remember what my email is? Reuben Rahming @gmail. The same way it's spelled on the shirt. Go get your shirt out the closet. Then look at the exact same spelling, the same way it's spelled. I want to see them come. Don't worry if it ain't perfect. If you scribble it down and spell it mess up, don't worry. We can find people who can polish up any kind of program and any kind of idea. If you do that for me, I'll be a happy camper. We can get some things going, we can get some things on the way. My contractors and my business people, what y'all supposed to be doing for me? I need to know everything, what you do, how you do it, what you think you could do. You understand? Listen, if I'm sitting around the table and something going down, and they can start a bill that's going to enact the bubble gum of the country, and they making bubble gum in Pinewood and I don't know. Come on, man. There is something as MP hookup, you know, just ain't what y'all think it is. My job is to be around the table. When I hear something about to happen, I come back and say, listen here, they can start passing dresses out. I want all my seamstresses to come here, and I want to make sure you all get ready so when that bill passes. All of our people who want to get into their own homes, I should have those names in already. You don't need to see me, just put your name on the darn list. And then I know as soon as I talk to agent, what are the names? The place that do it, and as soon as I hear that the rent-to-own program do it, Pinewood list that's slipping under the door. You know, get ready, get ready, get ready. We can live up to our manifesto, you know. All you taxi drivers in Pinewood and think you're not hear what we say. So why I don't know everybody in Pinewood who rent a taxi plate by now. Come on, man. Y'all don't know how to use MP. That's what you do. I supposed to know every taxi number, the year of the car, how long you been in the business, how much you're hurting, you get 10 children at that 11 for extra drama. And so that as soon as we get to the point we start dealing with what we say we're going to deal with, Pinewood list, first under the door. That's what we do. Come on. All of y'all that have the biggest problems with flooding in the front of your house, you know, there's zones. By now I should have the list. Listen here. Let me use a street y'all get every fruit in the world. Passion fruit street. Street. Right here, this way the worst of the worst is. I should know that from you. You see what I'm saying? So just send it. Do it. And watch me show up people like a thief in the night, and let's get this done. That's it. Judge me by what is done, not what you don't do. Good? Be cool? All right. I told you I got moved up in the House of Assembly, so I'm going to be speaking tomorrow. Yeah. The original schedule I was supposed to be on the last day. So that was way down here. That call I got with, I walk around the block, y'all saw that, right? Yes. That was the whip. You have to get whip in the house. It's a part of the government whip. So when y'all hear that, don't think I'm being fresh. The whip, and I was moved up, so I'm going to have to speak tomorrow. So don't stress me tonight, because what I had weeks to do, we got to do tomorrow. So help me God. All right? Yeah, nice to have pride. All right, yeah, we can get this done. Honestly, sincerely, and this is my closing point. If I was not comfortable in my spirit with the decision to come in Pinewood, I would not be here. You understand? If I wasn't at peace that this is the place that I should be at this point in time, around the people that I should be around this point in time, I would not be here. All right? Y'all will get to know me, but people who know me know that I don't do what I don't feel comfortable with doing. You can't bribe me, you can't scare me, you can't do nothing. But if I decide we're going to do something, let's do it. Yeah. If we can work together, let's get it done. That's my only request. Whenever me and you go out a project, when me and you look back, whether it works or it failed, we can look back and say, you know what, hey Reuben, maybe we really get that our best shot. You understand? Let's simply do our best. Let me take a moment just to get, if there's any question, we're only going to do 2 if there's any, and that's fine because I want Ms. Denny's to continue on with the meeting while you have me standing here on the floor. But what's that sort of clearest much? That's good enough? Yes, sir. Now, if an election was called tomorrow, y'all can still vote for me after all that? Oh, finally, disappointment. Listen here, I ain't cute. Don't come up to me and ask me my name. Come and say, and give me my hug that I know you're from Pinewood. All right, I'm a very open person. All right, I'm straightforward. I'm very approachable. If I'm busy, I'll say I'm busy. Just give me my hug and be good. But we're going to build a relationship. At the end of the day, we're going to know each other so well that we can be a well-oiled machine. All right, so guys, get me my information. And by the community meeting, I'll give you some more detailed reports on what's going to be happening, how it's going to be going, and all of you will be able to benefit. The Pinewood will become a city unto itself, and we will be a beacon on the hill. And I know we can do it because I know you all guys are good for it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the selfie.
Thank you, Minister. At At this time, do we have any questions for the minister? We will only take a few. Anybody has any burning questions would like to ask the minister at this time? Mr. Rahming?
Yes.
Good evening, Minister.
Good evening, ma'am.
I wish you late.
That's okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, just projecting the mic.
Is it voluntary or?
Well, I think I probably understand. She's saying things about the committee. I'm glad she brought that up because we're going to be forming a series of committees. I believe in transparency. You don't come around me saying I teach nothing. Or I'll find your house. They ain't to say hello. Alright, can I give you a couple of things? Your committee jogged my mind on one important thing. There's a big land issue going on here in the back on this side. I reached out to I spoke to one of the persons today, but I need to find out what's going on. I ain't getting caught up in nobody's previous problems. I deal with problems from here on. Whatever you have, bring me up to speed so I can put on my hat, rouse somebody out, and come back and bring you truth. I ain't wasting no time debating on whether what they say to you is true. That ain't my concern. Show me what you got, tell me what I need to look at, and I'll go and I'll come back and let you know exactly what's going on down here. And then we'll have a strategy. There will be committees and groups formed in the community because it's your community. So there'll be a series of different things. And volunteerism. We're going to be bringing also what you call the service clubs. And we will bring life back to this community. We're going to start respecting our old people, our senior homes. See, we can understand, loving senior people ain't doing them no favor. That's one of the most selfish things you can do. Can I explain that? Because if I live long enough, who will be old? Me. And if the children don't see how I treat my seniors, when I reach there, how they can treat me good? So, sorry Sister Ivy, forget you. I can treat you good for me. Because if you get the sense enough to love yourself, you can treat these senior people good because your child watching. And they can treat you worse than how you treat them. So we got some seniors homes and some seniors we're going to deal with them. I will see this in your mind right now as well. We're going to bring this place to life. We're going to have a Pinewood Day, Heroes Day, and Festival Day that we will have annually. There's a date that is set in mind, annually. And on that day before, we're going to, well, I'm not going to say it conclusively because when we form the committee, they're going to do it. But what I'm going to present to them is, we're going to recognize heroes in our community. And we ain't waiting for you to dare either. All right? We're going to recognize heroes. We're going to have a banquet, we're going to have a ball, we're going to recognize them. And then following that is going to be the big hero day. We're going to lock this whole place down. If you want to come through here, you're going to go through to come around here. We're going to lock it down, we'll make money, we'll do our vending, and it will be a day that we celebrate our people, we celebrate our own, etc., etc., etc. We're going to have to wake this community back up and bring the kind of relationships back. So those different committees we need to do. If there are existing committees, you need to come. Some of y'all just need a little fuel. So just let us know what it is. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. If you've already been doing something and it makes sense, then let's do it. Or maybe it needs a little tweaking. So your various committees and stuff, come and let us know. This ain't going to be no Reuben agenda. This is a we agenda. You understand? And we will get this done together. So let us know in advance, and we'll also have those discussions further with the community side of the meeting. And then it'll be my job to help find you tools. Help build you wherever you need to get done, as a member of parliament should do. I have a sort of answer somebody. What that about?
The pastor for Pinewood Church of God on the corner of Pinewood on Saturday, he was trying to because he deals with a lot of children, and he wanted to get contact with children. Organize something for children.
465-3080. Oh, they still good with the office. That's my darling right there. Maggie. And secretary over there. You know, she can get me over here. That's not a problem. Okay. If you're already doing something, let's do it. This summer we can have a good chance for a good opportunity for our kids. Any other questions? One more. Okay?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Reverend Shirley May Evans. I'm the president of the Senior Citizens in Pinewood County. I've been the president for 2 years. We have our meetings every second Tuesday at Fellowship Office Street. Each month. We normally do activities to come down to the whereas the government send information for us to go out and support us or whatever we do. So now that you are now it's a real representative for the area for all of us. Put in the flow that we need to sit down and
See that? That's one program I don't have to create. See that? See how easy that was? We got a, she was telling me about the Senior Citizen Association that they already have here. And that is good. So we're going to arrange a time, squeeze some time in between what we do with the shelter with the house. If they don't have an even session, we sit down and figure out where that needs to go. Look forward to that. Without taking too long, any other persons representing associations or groups here? Raise your hand. Just say what it is. What do you do? Oh, good. So, I mean, you need to talk. Anybody else? Nobody else? Okay, this will be our last question. We good? Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Anna Strawn. Yes, I'm the literacy coordinator at Cleveland Indians Primary School. And I hope that he would work closely with us at Cleveland Indians so that when we need little books and so forth for the library, we'll get those little donations. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm representing this school, Cleveland Indians Primary.
I don't disagree with she coming. This is how I would answer. Why are you coming to me for books? And then this is what I'll do with her. You guys straight to the Ministry of Education. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna row. Why they ain't got no books? Now, it ain't your business that be able to fundraise and get books. See, now nobody even see all this talking business. See, it has nothing to do with the fact that even though I hear and I can get us a book, right? You play dumb and you go to that ministry and say, hey, you're supposed to have these libraries, and you row them. And your plan B is that they play the fool at you and get books anyway because they gotta get what they need. Alright? The problem in governance is making government work for you. If you come here and you can't pay your rent, my business pay your rent. When we finish this budget debate, there's money allotted in social services to cover citizens of the Bahamas who are having problems with rent. So my thing is, why you cutting out? This ain't your money. This ain't the Minister of Social Services money. This ain't the people who working for social services. Their money in the budget. That money belongs to my legitimate people in Pinewood who have a problem with rent. Why they gonna ask me for rent when you supposed to get in the rent? I practice in my route. Give them their rent money. Don't make me come here. Don't make me come here. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Listen here, I want you to understand this. When you get something from your government, it is not charity. Is ASU charity? You think the government is making money? That's your money. And once the law is passed, it says how that money is supposed to go. If the law say give it to everybody in a purple shirt, then put on your purple shirt and get your money, and nobody's supposed to cut up with you. When these rules supposed to be fixed through the hurricane, I don't care if you're red, yellow, black, or white. That's your rule. That's your country money. But I can't have an appointment with Captain Russell. I can't have an appointment with Brother Russell. I can't have an appointment with social social services, y'all don't know. When y'all don't see me around here, I ain't playing games, you know. Because at the end of the day, I want to make it easy for when you need to move around, you can get things done. Because why? That's my job. When there's a blockage in the pipe, I supposed to come and clear the blockage and say, you straight, now go your way and finish doing what you have to do. That's my job. If you have a problem with the scholarship thing, I need to say, why her child ain't qualified and likely can get 10 scholarship? What's the problem? That's my job. You don't get mad around nobody else. If I go there and they say, she has a thing, gotta do it, I say, good. I wouldn't give it to her anyway. All you do is say, okay, like I from a big gun. Mr. MP, I've been up here. I fill out the form. I say, you do everything? Yeah. I say, you's nice? Yeah. And give your daughter it? She qualified? Yeah. I said, okay, then it's my time to row. Don't send me rowing for something when I find out who you because the row turning around and it coming home. And all the Pinewood can know Reuben rowing. Alright? No, but seriously guys, that's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do, okay? And then the other things we decide to do as a community, that's our business. If we decide to paint every house in Pinewood out of our money, that doesn't have nothing to do with housing saying being to paint a house. No, that's what they're supposed to do. You do what they're supposed to do, and if we do something that's above and beyond. You catch what I'm saying? Yes. Because we decide to help people with one bread, that ain't social service business to say, I can't help it. That ain't your business. No. You do your part. Alright, so I just want to drive that home to you all. Like, yeah, I like that for true, okay? Alright, thank you very much. And make sure I have a note of name and contacts for all the association as well, okay? Thank you so much.
Forget Cleveland. Forget Cleveland.
I don't think you'll let me. That's why I like you. Thank you.
I'm quite sure each and every one of us can say this has been a very informative and very entertaining meeting. And I'm quite sure there's lots of food for thought. And I would like to ensure that every person here make sure that you register, you put your name and your telephone number and your email. Just a reminder, the office is open every day. Mrs. McPhee is at the office. Persons wishing to join the association, please see Ms. McPhee at the office. There will be forms for you to fill out. Okay? At this time, we bring the meeting to a close. We will all stand as Mr.